How would you save an inner city public school?
How would I save an inner city public school?
Don't answer
Well,
that's a trap.
The starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. It's sword and gun day.
welcome back to another episode of TBD with Tripp and Dow. Here we go again. Episode 7, 6.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
6 or 7? 6 or 7. Our current event of the day will be tackling religion.
Ooh.
in a sense. Well, the World Cup, as you know, is in Qatar. And as you know, all rules of the state will be like pushed on all people there. So there's a sex ban.
Wait, what?
No one's allowed to have sex unless you're married. Or you could face up to 7 years in prison.
They're gonna bring hundreds of like the most talented athletes in their physical prime to a country and then say, hey, no one can fuck.
Yeah, no sex, no physical, intimate touching in public. That's also against the rules. The drinking has to stay like in designated zones. So it's going to be an interesting World Cup.
Yeah, that's for sure. But like, I don't know if you remember when Brazil hosted it, Brazil had a ban on beer in stadiums.
Yeah.
And FIFA made them pass a law to get around it.
No way.
Is Qatar just like so rich and powerful that they told FIFA what to do?
Well, FIFA came out and said that all the rules of Qatar are going to be enforced.
What?
Yeah. So sex ban. So if you're a soccer fan and you're going to Qatar for the World Cup and think you're going to find some hot Brazilian woman, sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Really? Like, the Christian Pulisic is going to go over there and like, he's just going to have to be dialed in on the game the whole time.
That could help us. That could honestly help us. If all the Americans have to sit together and do nothing, we're going to be in good shape. We're going to be in pretty good shape.
Nobody's going to be distracted. There'll be no like England going out on the town and like pissed.
This could be the most boring World Cup outside of the games we've ever seen. You're telling me that Germany has to sit around? Those guys are going to sit around with Timo?
It's just past Oktoberfest too, when the
vibes are going to be at an all-time high for half the European teams there, and then they're going to go to one of the strictest countries on this earth.
That most of them didn't even know. Could you point to Qatar on a blank map?
Could I?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not. I don't think I could. Is it somewhere in the Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan area?
I got no fucking clue. Like,
I couldn't tell you. Like, there's just Saudi Arabia. It's all just Saudi Arabia to me, which sounds terrible. But it's all just that new golf place. It's all just live. It's all just live tour. Live. It's all just live tour to me now, unfortunately. But yeah, sex ban at the World Cup. Current event of the day.
Love it.
All right, we got NBA Finals finish. We'll just recap our little NBA season. The Golden State Warriors, it's been like, a week now. NBA champions for the 4th time. Steph Curry is first Finals MVP.
If I see like one more person retweet that Kendrick Perkins tweet where he's like, Steph is sitting at the same table as Michael and LeBron.
The best ones are it's like, this definitely surpasses Magic Johnson as best point guard of all time. And I'm like, that's a little extreme, isn't it?
Okay.
That's a little much.
Like, fuck. Like, what sucks about it though is like the arguments that you can use against that are like dwindling.
Yeah.
Like Clay was probably like on a borderline Hall of Fame trajectory.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt for that time.
Yeah.
And now he's not. So now
I think he's in.
You think he's in?
I think he's in. I think Wiggins at the end will be in. A Wig.
A-Wig, Hall of Famer.
A-Wig Hall of Famer at the end of his career, probably.
You tell anybody from Minnesota that, they'll just like start shaking.
They just start convulsing. Yeah, A-Wig. I think Clay's in. I think Draymond's in.
Okay, because that's good actually, because then I could be like, well, Steph had 2 Hall of Famers on his team the whole time.
And he had an early A-Wig.
Yeah.
Prime A-Wig.
Yeah. Okay, A-Wig has been good for 2 months. All right, we all gotta slow the roll a little bit.
Now it's going to become one of those things where it's like, well, obviously he was a first round draft pick. I mean, the low was 15-6 for him, right? Like he only has upside potential.
His freak athleticism made him worth the D-Lo swap. Which actually, that might be fucking true.
Yeah, it might be true. I mean, A-Wig is like a rich man's Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
Like
it's funny how the Warriors won a championship with Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. The first one was with Harrison Barnes.
Gotcha.
And then,
the original. Yeah,
the original Kevin Durant was Harrison Barnes, but now he's on the Kings. Shout out.
Wow, that Warriors small forward position is just
it's fluctuating.
Peaks and valleys.
Well, did you see that KD released his list of teams that he would potentially want to be traded to today? And the Warriors are on the list.
Is that like real?
Yeah, yeah, it's real. It's him and Kyrie both released their list. 76ers, Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Celtics. So pretty much every like team.
He's desperate enough to hook up with LeBron.
Yeah. Well, and Kyrie also had Dallas on his.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So but none of those teams have cap space to sign either of those guys. So like imagine Ben Simmons just pulls up to training camp and it's like Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, and like
every bad contract on any of those teams.
Yeah, and like Reggie Jackson, and like Norman Powell.
He's like, all right, guys, we're going to the playoffs.
We're going to the playoffs.
Like, dude, are you playing this year? What's happening?
The Nets might be back to square one where they were like right before they got D'Lo. Like right after the Kevin Garnett stuff finally got cleared up, they're back to that like phase possibly.
Oh God. Just no picks.
No picks. Just Ben Simmons and Andre Drummond.
That's still better than dude. 2015, they were rocking Jeremy Lin and Brooke Lopez as their their guys.
That's true. That is actually true. I guess it could be worse. Yeah, but Ben Simmons might just retire. So is that
on the table?
I think it's on the table. My hot take is Ben Simmons might just retire without ever shooting another 3-pointer for the rest of his life.
That I don't even think that's a hot take.
Well, no. Like he might just never play basketball again. Like I think he's just gonna retire.
And if you told me he would never shoot from the 3-point line or further throughout the rest of his career,
never again,
I wouldn't bet against you.
Honestly, well, there's that, but I think he's going to retire from the NBA and then the next Olympics lead Australia to a silver medal game.
That'd be incredible.
Wouldn't that be sick?
like everybody in the NBA doubted me, and he's just standing there with God, who is the scrappy little point guard from the Cleveland teams?
Dellavedova.
They doubted us.
And they just like. They sweep like the Zion-led USA team in the 2024
Patty
Olympics.
Mills, clutch corner 3.
It's like half the Nets team roster. Patty Mills and Vincent.
That's fucking funny. Who else is on that Australia team?
Joe Ingles.
Somebody. What?
Joe Ingles. Oh, they got Joe Ingles. Let's not forget.
God,
they're scrappy.
They're scrappy as hell.
RJ Hampton, I think.
Okay. Wow, he really didn't pan out.
No, he did not pan out. Who else is on that team? There's like 3 Australian guys in the draft tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't know any of them. Yeah, I couldn't name them, but I know they were Australian.
Yeah.
They just kept saying they were scrappy and dedicated defenders, so they gotta be decent.
That's what they said about your guy, High Motor.
No, Keegan Murray. IQ. Everyone texted me and was like, "What a great pick! You guys finally got a good role player." And I was like, "Is he
player?"
Like it's like I thought he averaged like 24 and like 8 or something.
Bro, you took him 4th overall. You're looking for a little bit more than a role player.
Yeah, I don't just want another younger Harrison Barnes. We needed a bona fide. I don't know. I was really expecting us to trade the 4th pick tonight or just go with Jaden Ivey and just play him at the 2. But I think the Halliburton stuff, when we got rid of Halliburton and his stats went up and Fox's stats went up, that I think we just decided we can't put another guard with Fox.
What?
So I think Fox just is so ball dominant that he can't have another ball handling guard with him. And we're just going to have to sign Joe Ingles in free agency.
I mean, but he doesn't what does that leave your offense then? If you've only got one ball handler who can't space the floor at all.
Yeah. That leaves us with Sabonis in the paint and Fox who can't shoot and Keegan Murray in the corner. So, and Harrison Barnes. Let's not forget, we still have Harrison Barnes. Let's not forget.
Oh, that's right. He does exist. How much you guys paying him still?
I think it's $30 million a year, something around. We gave him no, not 30. We gave him 80 or 110 over 4 years. So
it's like 25.
Yeah, so somewhere in there. It's a rough look for us. Yeah, so that's our team now, and Davion off the bench. Sacramento Kings, 10 seed,
last year's first round pick.
Yeah, we have last year's first round pick, Davion, another guard who sucks.
Why the fuck did you get rid of Halliburton?
I'm sorry,
I could ask that question all day.
Yeah, no one will ever know. I mean, Sabonis is good. We went for the win now, but then we drafted a guy tonight instead of trading for some win now guys.
Yeah, dude. I seriously, when Houston took what's his face?
Jabari.
When they took Jabari, I was like, they legitimately might be competitive again before the Kings.
They might be. Jalen Green, Jabari, they got rid of Christian Wood. I think in Houston, I think they thought they were going to get either Chet or Paolo, because why else do you get rid of your star big man?
Oh, yeah. I mean he was on an expiring deal, I think.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't know. It's just and Christian Wood is more valuable on a team that's good, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Just because Dallas is not a big man. But yeah, I think Houston could actually be, if John Wall actually plays, which he's exercising his option, but I think they're going to try and trade him or buy him out.
$50 million.
It's absurd. It's absurd.
Who gave him that contract?
I don't fucking know. Oh no, the Wizards, when he right before he got hurt, the Wizards extended it big time. It was huge. But I think the Rockets could honestly still trade for Ayton and become really competitive, which would be kind of wild.
No, I like your idea of him to the Pistons.
Yeah, especially now with Ivy.
Yeah. That's Ivy and Cade.
Yeah, that's an insane backcourt, and Cade knows how to share the ball. He's not that ball dominant. Yeah, that's going to be a really good backcourt. But the Detroit's in a great spot. Detroit is in a fantastic spot. They're in a better spot than the Kings, better spot than the Knicks, better spot than the Hornets in some ways. We still don't have a coach, but just drafted 2 more guys tonight.
That's crazy. Kenny Atkinson was just like,
I thought about it. I'm just going to stay an assistant instead of deal with this bullshit.
Sorry, Michael.
Sorry.
Back to the Warriors.
That makes sense. He doesn't have to deal with media. He just gets to be on a winning team.
He gets to coach. Yeah. And the thing with the Pistons done that I've actually really liked is that they've stuck with Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great coach.
He's a really good coach. It would have been a shame if he was kind of scapegoated for these last couple of horrible years. It's you look at the roster, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, look at the team around him. What's he supposed to do with it? Yeah. He's just develop. Once they get the pieces, now they have some pieces to be competitive, maybe make a play and run.
Yeah.
And if they get Ayton, they're going to be pretty dangerous. Nice young team. It's going to be nice.
Yeah. I think the fact he actually got that Blake Griffin team to the playoffs.
That's crazy.
Kind of gnarly.
That is actually really crazy. What surprised me the most tonight was Rudy Gobert was not moved. and Donovan Mitchell was not moved in any kind of pick situation, which is weird.
Yeah.
So many teams were in a place to do that, and no one did anything, which surprised me.
Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe the Jazz were holding out for some crazy, Houston comes in 3rd overall pick and next year's first for Rudy.
I wouldn't have minded the Kings taking the 10th pick from the Knicks and Obi Toppin and their Knicks next year's first pick for the 4th.
Yeah.
I would have done that.
Would the Knicks have liked Jabari?
I think the Knicks.
Sorry, not Jabari, Jaden Ivey.
Oh yeah, Jaden Ivey could have been their starting point guard right away.
Okay, fine.
Because he's better than Kemba. He's better than Derrick Rose right now.
Yeah.
And then you got Emmanuel Quickly, who's a shooting guard.
Who got traded during the? Did Kemba get traded?
Yeah, Kemba got traded from OKC to New York.
Oh, wait, to the Nets or the Knicks?
The Knicks.
Wasn't he just there?
He's still on the Knicks. He's been on the Knicks this whole year. He was just hurt. He just didn't play.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Jaden Ivey would have been perfect. Him and RJ, would have been great. Obi, and then not Obi Toppin, but then you would have had some pieces.
Yeah.
I think the Kings are trying to do the right thing, but I just think no matter what they do, we're going to be in a bad spot. There's been like every team in the NBA has been bad, and now they're back to being good since the point we've been bad. We've stayed bad as the Celtics, Nets, 76ers, Hornets / Bobcats, Pelicans, Suns. All these teams have been terrible. Timberwolves. They've all been
some of those teams don't even exist anymore.
Exactly. We've been terrible this whole time, and they've all gone through rebuilds, and like some of them are the best teams. Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Like every one of these teams has gone through a rebuild, and we've been in the same spot we've been in since 2008. It's crazy.
Well, happy hunting.
Happy hunting to us.
Hey, if you need Converse sneakers in the Carlsbad area, I'm your guy.
No way. You're in the Carlsbad outlet?
Yes.
The Converse outlet? Nice.
It is what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
What is it? Alice?
Oh yeah. Alice
can go to fucking hell.
Yeah, Alice really fucked some people over at the end there. Really? Yeah, it's pretty annoying. But what's your employee discount?
I'm not sure.
They haven't told you?
I assume I just get a pair of shoes.
I bet you could just walk out of there with stuff and just tell them you're testing it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure this works. I'll see.
Yeah, I gotta make sure the soles flatten out correctly.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta think of like good puns.
Oh yeah, you need like when you're selling shoes, you just gotta have a lot of feet puns.
Yeah.
Not like creepy feet puns, but like,
Or I could be like, oh no, your feet. I think you could squeeze those bad boys into a second.
I don't think you should size up. You want to let those babies breathe.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even
someone to help with that.
I might be your guy. I don't think you should put shoes on those feet. You just want to let the people see them.
I get called in the manager's office like, Tripp, another customer complained that said you drooled on their feet while you were sizing them.
Like, excuse me, who said that? Look at the cameras. Sorry, it wasn't salivating. Just fucking have like a handkerchief, like just dabbing your mouth.
Yeah. It's like heavily used. Like the handkerchief is like also dripping from how much.
Oh God.
I'm not that guy. I swear.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Are you a Lunchable guy?
I was for a long time. I feel like you were.
What was your favorite Lunchable? I'll tell you mine.
I feel like there was just one kind.
What?
Like they all came with like ham, turkey, and cheese, and some Ritz crackers.
Oh no! I was
like knockoff Oreo.
I was getting the pizza Lunchables.
Oh no!
Yeah, and you make your own pizza and you put it in the microwave. It was good. I felt like a little chef.
that paved the way for your pizza roll.
Yeah. Did you see that thing last night?
No.
I made this like Venetian stromboli,
Oh,
and it was supposed to be just for me, and it grew into this monstrosity of like a fucking, like it took up the whole oven. I thought it was gonna burst.
And is that when you made your simping TikTok?
Yes, that is when I made the simping. Have you been through my TikTok recently? It's just,
I haven't, but every time you post something cute, Riley texts me and goes, "Look, he likes his girlfriend."
It's, if you just look at my TikTok, it's just all of that right now.
Really?
It's just filled with that stuff. There's a lot of it.
It's okay. You don't have anything to prove to anybody.
Nope,
okay.
Nothing. Just
you got a big heart. Okay?
I got a big heart, man. I got a lot of love in my body. But anyways, as you know, we live in a world of chicken sandwiches.
Everybody has one these days.
Everyone has one. Wherever I look, wherever I go, they have a chicken sandwich. And I'm somewhat of a chicken sandwich connoisseur. So Panera has dropped a chicken sandwich. And as I do, when I see most commercials for places, I got the spicy chicken sandwich and the normal one. And I did a taste test, obviously. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Wasn't great. Maybe in the top 10, but it was fine.
Okay.
For fast food chicken sandwiches. So now you start.
Can I start with most overrated?
What's the most overrated to you?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is the most overrated?
100%.
I just don't think you're getting enough chicken in that.
No, and the chicken that you're getting is always soggy.
It's always wet. It's never crispy enough.
The breading is just kind of odd.
Yeah. See, that used to be the only chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
But now I've come up. Are we in the classical age of the chicken sandwich? The renaissance of the chicken sandwich? Or are we nearing the post chicken sandwich period?
You know, I think we are in the renaissance age.
Really?
Because everybody saw what came prior.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, we can do this too.
Yeah.
Like they're looking at the ruins of Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, wait, I can make a Colosseum.
Yeah, I could make my own Colosseum. The classical era of chicken sandwiches to me is when Popeyes dropped the chicken sandwich. Yeah. That's classical era.
That's the classical era?
That's classical era. You only have like 2 chicken sandwiches out. You're getting Chick-fil-A or like maybe Cane's.
Yeah.
Or you're getting.
I haven't had the Cane's chicken sandwich.
It's pretty good. It's just tenders and bread. It's just tenders and bread and sauce. That's all I want. I don't want anything complicated.
Yeah. The Popeyes one, I like Popeyes chicken.
Yeah.
Too much mayo.
Over sauce.
It's too saucy.
Do you want to know who has my favorite chicken sandwich?
Please.
So underrated. People always forget. KFC.
Really?
The KFC chicken sandwich. Also the Sonic. Here, I'll just give you my top 5. I have a list. Are you ready for this? Okay. Yeah. Number 1, KFC. Number 2, Popeyes. Number 3, the Burger King chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Number 4, Sonic.
Okay.
Number 5, Raising Cane's.
Damn.
And the worst one by far is Wendy's chicken sandwich.
Really?
It's not good. And I love their nuggets. That's why I was so disappointed.
Wow. What messed it up for you?
It's flat. I like a thick chicken sandwich. The chicken is too flat.
Like it's like almost like deli slices?
Yes. It's like so thin that you're just having so much bread. The bread is overwhelming.
Oh no, no, don't like that.
And I think, I thought Panera was going to be like the beginning of the post chicken sandwich period for me. Mm-hmm. Like when we're leaving the Renaissance.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like there's got to be one place has to drop one where it's going to hit me and I'm going to be like, we're out. We're done. We're done.
This
here.
Is over.
Yeah. I don't know what that place is going to be yet.
Watch. It's going to be like, what's somewhere that doesn't, it's going to be like Katana Sushi.
Yeah. Or like Salad and Go. Just like, no. When Chipotle drops a chicken sandwich quesadilla, that's when I know I'm out. I gave Taco Bell the benefit of the doubt with the chicken sandwich taco, which was kind of good actually.
And then you never know what the fuck Taco Bell's doing.
Yeah, you never know. But when
we got a Dorito flavored chicken sandwich with extra Takis.
That would fucking terrible. You had me at Doritos and then lost me at Takis.
Although I think those two companies would like definitely sue.
I think they would sue if they had the same flavoring.
Yeah.
Once Chipotle drops the chicken sandwich, we're gonna be out of the renaissance of chicken sandwiches. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite chicken sandwich?
You know what? I'm gonna go Popeyes.
Popeyes, really? Even with the mayo?
Even with the mayo. And the other issue I have with it, and I know the chicken at Popeyes is what brings it back for me.
Yeah.
Like even with all these flaws, they do chicken the best.
They do chicken.
So they have the opposite problem as Wendy's. Too little bread.
Yeah.
You're eating this thing and chicken is like escaping.
It's like falling out of the bread. Yeah. No, that definitely checks out. Have you ever noticed, have you ever gotten some of their spicy mayo in like your hand by accident?
No.
It burns. I haven't been back since it's like spilled on my hand once, and like I had to go literally wash off my hand and like scrub it because it was on fire. And I was like, this should not be going into my body.
No, you're like, if this is like, it's like bubbling through your hand. You're like,
yeah,
what are you doing to my stomach?
I promptly have decided to start just going to KFC more.
Yeah,
which can't be any better.
See, one of my arguments for KFC is that there isn't one like readily near me.
Oh,
but it's actually closer than Cane's, where I go to a lot.
Where's the nearest Cane's?
Same street as the KFC.
Oh, the same fucking street.
Literally. No, dude, there's this.
Oh, Mira Mesa?
Mira Mesa Street.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Chick-fil-A, KFC, Cane's, and then Popeyes.
Wings and things across the street?
Bro.
Yeah.
This is like.
That's my favorite place.
This is a chicken has nightmares of this street.
Yeah, this is like, it's like the chicken Holocaust.
Bok bok.
Bok bok. Actually, that does get into our next question I have for you. It's still bird related. Still bird related. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck, and you get one weapon of choice?
Oh, I get a weapon?
Yeah, you get one weapon of choice, just one, because the elephant-sized duck is pretty lethal. So
all right.
This took me a while to think about.
100 duck. That's a lot of ducks.
100 elephant-sized, 100 duck-sized elephants. So it's a lot of elephants.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like mini elephants. A lot of elephants.
I might do the elephant-sized duck.
That's what I would go for. Yeah.
They're both kind of, if I get a weapon, makes it easier. Like if you were to give me like a really sharp pitchfork.
Yeah.
Because I'm analyzing the duck here for weaknesses.
Ducks are kind of
very
fast.
skinny legs.
Very skinny legs.
Are they?
I mean, have you ever seen a duck run? Yeah, you could pitch at it.
I think like a Kardashian.
Yeah. Just fucking waddling around. I think I would have to go, the elephant-sized duck, and just maybe like a chainsaw to go at the skinny leg. But it can fly. That's the problem, is it can fly.
They fucking can't.
It can float.
They just sit. That's literally the opposite of flying.
It can kind of float.
It's like being like, well, I can sit on the couch, so I think I can teleport. No,
it's similar. But yeah, I think, well, could the duck kill you? Like if it was that big?
Is it like in both these situations, are the things like attacking me?
Yes.
Okay. Because then I think that makes the elephants pretty scary if they're
all running at me. There's like 100 of them.
20 of them try to go around to flank.
Yeah,
got like a general elephant.
They're coordinating. Once like they start communicating and they have devised a plan, you're fucked.
Wait, they figured it out. They're in 3 battalions.
they're coming at me in waves from different angles now. They're evolving.
Yeah, I can fuck up a duck.
I could fuck up a duck. I hate ducks. I hate geese. I hate ducks. I hate doves.
What is a geese?
Do you know like a goose? like a goose, like a big duck. It's like a bigger, angrier duck.
I'm from San Diego. Are they kind of like coyotes?
Well, no, it's a bird. Well, actually, in many ways, the goose is the coyote of the bird world. It's like how bats are chicken of the cave.
Chicken of the cave.
Chicken of the cave. How would you end religious wars across the world? How would you sit down an Islamic man, a Christian, a Jewish man, a Buddhist, and a Hindu and convince them to all make peace?
I just try to convince them of the truth of the matter, which is that deep down, all of them are gay. All right, really, you guys are gonna spend years of your life just worshiping some dude half naked, just blow each other.
Just do it. Just get it over with.
All right, Sadiq, stop yelling.
please calm down. Please, I get it. I know what I've done here.
I know.
I know what I've done here, and I understand.
This is a massive shift for you guys because you've been killing those people for a while.
A couple years. Some would say more than 5.
Good.
But we have a segment, best of the worst 2000s, aside from our religious wars.
Yeah.
Best of the worst from the 2000s. Okay. So it's pretty much what's the best, worst thing that was in the early 2000s that didn't make it to 2021, that just didn't make it this far. I have
Circuit City.
Oh, that's a good one. Circuit City.
Circuit City
was lit.
If I needed like a new DS charger,
yeah,
that's where I was headed.
You're headed straight to Circuit City.
Right to Circuit City.
They had everything. Mine, I've never personally shopped here because it's for girls. But Justice.
Oh, dude, everybody had that shit.
Yeah, but
I mean, not me, but
did it make it? Is it still around?
No.
Is there still a Justice?
I don't think there's Justice anymore, honestly.
Do you know what is back though?
What?
Abercrombie.
You were trying to tell me about this.
They're making good clothes again. I think up for this upcoming fall, I'm gonna get back in on sweater vests. And if you need a good sweater vest for the low price, you go to Abercrombie.
You go to Abercrombie where it's dimly lit. You can't really see what's going on.
And you're like, please get out of my way. And you can't really like breathe because it's just so like thick of incense. Cologne. Yeah, the incense and cologne in there. Yeah, if you like just worked out and you go into an Abercrombie, you could walk out and smell awesome.
or just too much.
Or just die. Die when you're in there. But yeah,
it's like how whenever like on the few occasions that I've actually been in a Sephora, I always come out with just a horrible asthma attack.
You're like, where the fuck's my inhaler? You're leaving the forum and you're just dying.
You're like, what the fuck? Did I just run 3 miles in the middle of
Sephora?
Yeah, it's like that's why there's wildfires in California.
Damn, that's probably right. It's probably Sephora's fault. Blue mercury.
It's those poor rabbits.
It's those poor rabbits that they're testing on.
They run out into the woods and explode.
But they just blow up on impact. It's like when the sauce gets on your hand. It's the poor rabbits. But yeah, sweater vests. So we weren't zipping up our pants in 2021 or 2022. But did you not do that?
My pants are zipped.
Well, I've got strings on these ones, but I wasn't zipping up. I'm still not zipping pants. We're
zipping pants.
No. We're not. It's 2022. You're gonna keep zipping up your pants for why? Why would you?
A hooligan?
Yeah. Why would you do that? Why would you take the time to zip up your pants in 2022?
I don't know. I just got shoes that I don't have to untie.
Oh, like
this is like
Velcro.
I wish. I was wearing Velcro shoes until I was about 14 years old. Everybody's like, Tripp, how did you not speak to a female until you were like 17 years old? And I'm like, well, I had these awesome Skechers.
Were they orange?
I've definitely owned a pair of orange Skechers at some point. I was watching a video today on on Raheem Sterling to Chelsea and how he would work. They were talking about him being able to play on the left and the right and like cutting in to the middle of the field. And so pretty much what I gathered was that Raheem Sterling goes both ways and comes inside.
Oh God. You know, that's what we need. We need someone who's not going to pull out. We don't need a Timo. Timo has been pulling out for 2 years now, and we need someone who's going to stay in and finish the job.
Just get in there.
Just get in there and get the little white ball where it needs to be.
Shit.
Facts. We have a pretty good QFP today. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, this one's for you, Tripp. QFP of the day. Tripp, do you put your cereal or your milk in the bowl first, and why?
I put my cereal in first.
Really?
What?
Like a psychopath, or like you don't go milk first?
You're fucking with me right now.
No, it's always been milk first.
So you splash all over yourself?
How else are you supposed to gauge how much milk you're putting into the bowl?
Because I put the Cheerios in, and then I pour milk until it starts rising a little bit. And then once it's risen, like Easter Sunday, I put my spoon in and I begin consuming.
Oh, that sounds a little crazy. You gotta get your milk level first and then insert your cereal.
What? So like then you clean the milk off of your shirt.
I'm not like throwing cereal in there like an animal.
I don't think I'll be able to convince you, but yeah, you've got like half your Cheerios are soggy as fuck, and then the top half are just like you might as well just be scooping them out of the box.
Well, no, you mix it up. You swirl it around when it's in there.
You can pre-mix it by putting the Cheerios in. Or what cereal are you going with here?
Well, I'm eating a lot of the Reese's peanut butter puffs.
Are those good?
They're so good.
Right,
they're almost better than CTC, but it's close.
Oh shit.
Yeah, CTC.
That's that shit.
Yeah, CTT is that shit.
Yeah. How long ago did you stop drinking the milk after eating the Captain or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh, I never did that.
You never drank it afterwards?
I couldn't physically bring myself to drink out of the bowl. I felt dirty.
No, that was your hang up?
Yeah, that was my hang up. I felt like maybe if it was in a glass.
Haven't you ever been to like just a glass of cinnamon milk? No, that would be even crazier to me.
That would be so wild.
That
would be crazy.
I'm done with my Cheerios now.
Put it in a glass. Mixes it up so you still get some of the residue in there.
Ooh. This little flake around here.
Ooh, chunky Cheerio milk.
You like saran wrap it for later.
That's so wrong. So
sorry.
Weird. That's like when they put ice in milk. Like at restaurants.
Although I've seen some people do milk ice cubes. Like if you I don't know if they do it where you are, but you'll have those little ice maker trays.
Yeah.
I'll pour milk in them. And so that way, when you pour I haven't done this. This is just what I've seen. All right. I think I've seen too much.
This just reminded me of the grossest story. So one time, one of my friends was telling me about this guy that she was talking to from work.
Yeah.
And how his attempt to seduce her was to tell her the story about how he, for 2 months, filled those ice trays with his semen and froze it all. And then fed it to a girl he was with. Like an all-time, a cum cube. And I literally have never been so uncomfortable. It can't be real. It can't be real.
Did she know? Because I feel like this is kind of fucking.
It sounds like some fuck shit.
Because if you didn't tell her, then she's just drinking this water. Dustin, it's a little tangy.
It's a little.
Don't worry, it's good.
It's a little salty. It's a little salty. Yeah, isn't that gross?
That's fucking horrific.
Yeah, and so
why did you tell me that?
I'm talking about milk cubes, so it just connected the dots.
Okay, also like logistically, how long do you think it took him to do that?
She said that he told her it took him 2 months to fill the whole tray. It's dedication to your craft.
I mean, that's like at that point he's got to be like limiting himself too. Like he's like, all right, I get home 7 p.m. That's my fill time. Right.
Well, think about the kind of precision he has to have to fill these things. Those trays aren't that big.
I mean, he's got like a really, really small one. He's got to get like real close.
He like angles it in there. He's just like holding the tray. Oh gosh. Oh.
He accidentally like splashes into it. It's like, oh.
Oh, he's like, oh, it's
all over his thigh.
Splashback. Oh, I need to put an X rating on this episode. But if you got past the Cum Cube segment, if you're still here, if you made it this far, Tripp is leaving us to go to England, potentially. So RIP Tripp.
I wouldn't go that far. I've sent like one text message. Let's
just send like one message and that was it.
Like Riley's like contemplating our eventual breakup, and I'm like, let's not jump to conclusions here.
You're like, bro, it's in the preliminary steps.
It literally was hey, could this happen? Oh, maybe. Oh.
Riley's like, we're so done. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna make it.
It's gonna be a British girl with a
the mangled up teeth.
Yeah.
She's gonna call him wanker and he's gonna think it's cute.
Yeah, her name's gonna be something stupid like Bridget.
Like James.
Wouldn't that be just the fucking oh, and what bitch did you cheat on me with?
James Weatherington.
Yeah, and he's got a really good smile. All right, let's wrap this up before.
Let's wrap it up. I'll see you in 2 days in San Diego. Please lock your doors at night, kids, because Tripp's out there in the streets. Watch out, baby.
All right, see you later. Thank you.